Now it's time to talk about a sales page transition. Okay, so our original flow chart, we started with the discover phase, then we went to evaluate opportunities, and then we've validated opportunities. This is where we're up to this point. So we've actually generated some traffic, sent it to a landing page, built some opt-ins, and hopefully started getting some activity and hopefully even some money to start coming in the door. Now we're moving on to launch or actually offering our own product for sale. And then of course, we're going to scale that. So our validation money maker, as I call it, the stage where we validate an opportunity, but we can actually start making money, looked like this. We started with sending some traffic directly to an opt-in page. And then on the thank you page of the opt-in, we promoted the competitor's offer or the offer we want to emulate if they had an affiliate program. And then ultimately, we led those prospects into a follow-up sequence that gave content each day along with a plug for other affiliate offers. Now, this model right here that you're looking at is a model that will and has worked to generate million-dollar businesses. So you could never sell your own product and make millions of dollars potentially if you find the right niche and the right market to work with. I know a lot of people going through this course want to just do affiliate marketing. They don't want to have their own products. They don't want to collect the money. They don't want to deal with any of that. They just want to be affiliate marketers. Well, you can certainly do that with the model on the screen right now, this exact model, where you just drive traffic to opt-in pages and then promote other affiliate offers, starting with the thank you page, and then of course through follow-up email sequences. You can build an automated sequence that runs for a year or more. Once you preload it and pre-schedule it when you want those emails to go out, it'll just work like a machine on autopilot. So with that being said, I've briefly mentioned it before, the real big money though, even though you can do very well as an affiliate marketer, it's hard to build a huge business out of affiliate marketing. And one, things are beyond your control. When you don't own the product, what if the bulk of your income is coming from a certain offer that you're promoting? And what if that stops? Or what if they cut the commission? Or what if they stop you and put in some new rules from being able to advertise it in certain ways? Or what if they don't want it, promoted to certain types of traffic? Those things can instantly kill your income. I know because I've generated tons of money from affiliate marketing. In fact, I'm one of the few people in the world that have made over $1 million in affiliate commissions from promoting a single offer in less than 30 days. So you can do it, but it's very, very difficult. But just keep that in mind. But we start with this model because we can actually start making some good money. And then we adapt this model and move on. And that's what I'm talking to you about is the transition we now make to launching if we're going to sell the product ourselves, which I think that's where all the big money is because we can go out and buy tons of advertising. We can get other affiliates promoting our thing, and we can really compete with some of these competitors. So with that being said, we're not going to throw away the opt-in landing page, the ethical bribe, the free report, white paper, whatever it is that we're giving away to build opt-ins. And of course, the follow-up sequence we already started building during the validation phase, we're going to leverage those assets to still make money, but we're just going to transition the model. So here's transition number one for us to test. Of course, everything comes down to testing. We're going to now send traffic directly to an opt-in page, but on the thank you page, instead of promoting another offer or a main offer like a targeted emulation, we're going to now send the traffic to our sales page. So our thank you page will now be used to kind of endorse and promote and encourage people to go to the sales page for the product that we're selling. And then, of course, we'll lead them to a follow-up series, which can be just like what we had before. But what we'll probably want to do now is not only at the end of each email where we may promote another affiliate product, we could always include at the very bottom links and a little permanent promotion for our own product. So we'll have a link and a touch point in every email that goes out to drive people back to our sales page to hopefully buy our products. And we can certainly use a lot of the follow-up sequence, at least for the first month, really pushing, hammering, and promoting the sale of just our product. But then ultimately we want to put in some other affiliate offers to really raise the overall EPC and raise the lifetime value of a customer until at least we get a full back end of our own products. Once we do that, we may not even need to promote affiliate offers to make the maximum amount of money per visitor to one of our sites. when we can have a whole catalog, a whole fleet of things to sell people where it raises that math. So this is transition number one. We simply take the validation model, and instead of promoting the affiliate offer on the thank you page, we lead people to our sales page where we're now promoting the product ourselves. Transition number two in changing this model is we then send traffic directly to our sales page. So it's no longer to an opt-in page. We send it directly to our sales page. And then within the sales page, we try to build opt-ins and then ultimately get them in that same follow-up sequence. So what we need to do is really test between transition one or model one and model two to see what creates us the most money per visitor, because that's the one we really want to go with. So finalizing your model of which one you're going to use, the primary goal has to stay the same. It's to raise that EPC, that price per click, as high as we possibly can. In other words, the earnings per click that we get, the earnings that we create from every visitor that comes to our site. How do we make the most money from each person? If we run an ad, whether it's Facebook, pay-per-click, display ads, anywhere, we get someone to our site, to a landing page. How do we extract the most money out of that person? Is it by sending them first to an opt-in page, getting them in a sequence, and then driving them to our sales page and selling our own product? That's a proven model that works for a lot of people. Or is it the second version where we're just going to send traffic directly to kind of a sales page site where we come right out and we're trying to sell them the thing, whether it's software we sell or an info product we sell or a membership site we sell or a physical product we ship? There's no one model that works the best for the internet. Some people would have you believe it's the squeeze page model where you send traffic to a landing page where you only try to get their email address first and not try to sell them anything. Well, that's totally untrue. Look around the internet, do some of the spy for profit research, looking at ad campaigns. You'll clearly see that people send traffic directly from ads right to landing pages. There are supplement companies doing $1 million a month or more that you'll clearly see they just send the traffic to kind of a video that talks about whatever the supplement is. And we've already looked at some of that, so we know that's true. But for your business, for whatever it is that you're doing, you need to split test between the two models, that variation number one and variation number two. If all else fails, just do what they do. So when you're emulating the other business, just do exactly what they do. Now, I think you should still split test the two variations because you may find an improvement on what they're doing. And you can always find improvements on what they're doing. So don't ever lose focus with that. You may double the returns on a specific market by doing some testing of your own and just doing a variation of what a company that you emulated is doing. So never forget that. You always want to test for yourself. Us starting as a head start of just copying or emulating what someone else is doing that seems to be working is where we start, but we always want to try to improve on it. If your results are really poor, if you're really emulating exactly what you're seeing in another business, but your results are poor, the odds are it's your sales copy or your sales video. So you do the best you can in creating your own copy if you're going to work on your own copy, but if all else fails, it's worth hiring a copywriter to write some of your copy for you if you're just not getting really good results. Analytics and tracking are going to be absolutely critical. I can't stress this enough. If you don't have a handle on where each traffic source, where all the traffic is coming from, how each traffic source is converting, they're all different. And of course, which one of your page variations is producing the highest. You obviously need to be tracking split tests where you're trying to improve your opt-in pages. You're trying to move around the emails in different order in the follow-up sequence. You're trying to change out the affiliate products that you're promoting in the follow-up emails. As you move things around, your analytics and your tracking and your business management overall is going to be absolutely critical. So pay close attention to all of that. Typically make your decisions, your big decisions, based on the most qualified traffic and keywords. You'll always find some outlier keywords or an outlier traffic source that show you different things. It may show you that the validation model of getting people to opt in first produces better than sending them directly to a sales page. But if the most qualified traffic, let's say from a Facebook ad campaign, from a pay-per-click campaign, whatever it is, shows that sending the traffic directly to the sales page makes the most money, that's typically the thing you should use to make your decisions and then kind of expand from there. So you can always, of course, do both versions, one for traffic that it converts a certain way for and one another way. But ultimately, you want to make your big decisions when you use the most qualified traffic and keywords. That's what you're going to build the business around. The more offers you add to your follow-up sequence, the more money you're going to make. This is, again, the goal of raising the EPC, raising how much money we make per visitor. The more you offer, the more you sell, the more money you make, period. I can take any business, and if they're selling 1 or 2 products, and I can get them to sell 3 products, they'll make more money. If I can get them to sell 4, 5, or 6 different products, they'll make more money. The more offers you make, the more money you make. That's Digital Marketing 101, Business 101. So by adding more offers to your sequence, keep building it out, a month out, 2 months out, 3 months in advance, 6 months, a year. Keep doing that. The more you add to it, the higher it raises the value per visitor. And ultimately, the higher we raise the value per visitor, the more we can spend on advertising and still produce a profit. So keep all these things in mind in order to finalize the sales model and to finalize exactly what you're doing to start building the business.